Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko. In the last episode, we started Fairy Tales TV, Red Riding in the Hood, and we got one of the remotes. And we have almost all of the collectibles now. We just have 3 remotes left. Thankfully, I know how to get the other 2 remotes, and I finally found out the secret to getting that secret remote. Turns out those huge chickens at in the house at the top of the beanstalk, you have to jump to hit them in order to get the fly coins that they possess.
But I'm not gonna like it.
Apparently, just trying to hit them isn't enough. You have to jump up and then hit them to get their fly coins. And I believe they all carry 3 fly coins each. So, we're going to have to remember to do that when we get up there. So, while we're doing this, we are destroying the 3 little pigs' houses. We did that in the last video, I think. I managed to find the locations of all the houses. I just didn't get the remote. And right near the start is the first house, which is made out of straw. Also, be sure to beat up the pigs. You don't need to beat up the pigs to get credit for the remote. You just need to destroy the houses. But the pigs do attack you. They roll into you to attack you, so there is that. Also, you want to climb up here to get 2 fly coins that are very easy to miss. Also, that Resco television over there is where you're going to find the 3rd remote once you get it. I finally managed to find all 3 of the candlesticks for the 3rd and last remote here. I just need to remember where they are to go get them. And from here, well, at least we didn't fall too far. We need to remember to use the vine to get forward from this point a little bit. I may just float over here until I get to these things. And from here, I just need to watch my shadow so that way I don't fall over. There we go. Let's go ahead and hit the checkpoint. And let's trigger the first teleport point. We've gotten this out of the way. And from here, I want to use my hover ability just to be a little careful. So that way, in case I get over here, I can grab all the fly coins before continuing up the leaves here, up these little purple bouncy leaves, just to get to everything. Speaking of fly coins, there was one that was on its own in mid-air, just pretty far away from the beanstalk. And yes, apparently you do have the glide to go get it. So here's one of the candles.
I feel like hucking a loogie.
I'm pretty sure that the other one isn't far behind.
And on your left?
Matter of fact, I think it's a little above here, too. Well, I'll show it off when we get to it. For now, though. Okay, this is the other one I was looking for. Just up this. Just going towards where this health pickup is where you can find the second one. Okay, I remember where everything is now. Now I need to remember where to go next. And I need to look around a little bit. Because I think that would help me, if I did. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, you would have to go here specifically for the thing. Which means I would have to go a little bit further down just to get back on the main path, but that's okay. Okay. Bounce over here. Then get over here. We would have had to go down there for some of the fly coins anyway, but at least that's where 2 of the 3 candlesticks for the 3rd and last regular remote for this stage is. But to get over here, you have to go forwards to go back. And I want you over here. There we go. Let's kind of get everything to the side this way, so that way we can get some of the stuff. And from here, we have some places that we can go to. We're going to go over here first because this is going to take us to one of the 3 pigs' houses that we need to destroy. I just need to remember not to be bitten by the wolves. As probably mentioned before, the wolves take 5 hits to kill, and it doesn't matter how you hit them. Karate kick, tail whip, tail bounce. As long as you can do it without taking a whole bunch of damage, you're solid. And that was the house made of sticks, which I swear still looks like an outhouse to me. There was the second pig. Now we need to make our way back up.
And on your left, Aaron Spelling's broom closet.
And we need to watch our shadow in the meantime as we make our way back. Now, it's a good thing I went back over here because it allowed me to get a better view of when I'm going to be able to land here safely. Which is something I needed.
I feel like hucking a loogie.
And now I need to leap over here. And there is not only the second teleport point, but I believe the 3rd candlestick for the 3rd regular remote is over there, just nearby. So now that that's taken care of, hey, there we go. I thought I would not land that, by the way. We had another checkpoint that we can trigger. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we can make our way up here for the halfway point on all the fly coins. Now, believe it or not, it looks like you can't keep going, but you can. And you do want to make your way to these leaves, because this is how you're going to keep going and get some more fly coins. I could go onto the sticky walls, but I don't necessarily want to do that yet, because there are even more fly coins up here. This is not all of them. Now, that sticky wall to the right is where you need to go next after you're done here. Hopefully I've remembered to trigger the second teleport point, because I do not want to do all this again in case I accidentally fall down on the return. Okay. Let's be careful here, because this area can get rather narrow. Perfect. I said be careful. Well, there are worse places that we could have landed. Okay. Get back to the far view there. And I'm going to hit this again just to be safe. Okay, we did. We did trigger that. Good to know. Because now we're falling down again. Great. Well, no big worries. We landed right next to the X on the ground, which means we can look in the mirror and get back to where we were. Get myself a nice drink of tea there. As I wait.
Excuse me while I kiss the old
And it's time to get back on the vine. And just moving the camera and always moving forward here. Just to ensure that I don't fall down again. I've done plenty of falling here. And we need to go back to the sticky wall that I mentioned earlier. And I have no idea what that sound of a fly flying around is. I know I don't have a fly power-up around me, so that's a thing. Okay, hold up. I messed this up. This is the wrong one. Thankfully, I can just drop down from the top and land right on the vine. So that's a thing. Remember that in case you take the wrong one. There's another one further up, I believe. And there it is. There we go. You just take this thing to the left, and then we go our way up, and there we are. We're over here. Now we keep climbing and facing the spiders to take care of the spiders and keep continuing on up this vine. For some reason, the collision detection on the spiders while you're on the walls is it's a tad odd. Like, I don't know if you could tell.
I feel like huffing a loogie.
Well, you can kind of tell a little more there. But if you just brush off the edge of the spider, it won't hurt you. But if you're, like, really close to the legs, you will take a hit. So, you want to be careful when you take on the spiders. And here are 2 more fly coins and the 3rd teleport point. Let's trigger the 3rd teleport point. We are now up to 75 of these things. And I'm going to drink more tea. And we want to float over to this platform right here that we can barely see the corner of in the distance. We just want to float over to it with R2 and then beat up this wolf. These things will give you a good amount of fly coins. The wolves will give you like 4 fly coins each. So you definitely want to be ready to beat them up, and you want to make sure you beat them all up. And here's the 3rd house made out of bricks. As soon as we destroy this. Oh, hey, I killed him. I think I killed him. Alfred says something about how you beat James Bond hands down. You can beat up the 3rd pig, which I recommend doing, even though he never gives you any fly coins. None of them do. And there's actually nothing over there except the 2nd remote. We don't want to grab that right now. Instead, I want to continue up the Beanstalk. Yeah, that's that teleport point I hit. We want to continue up the Beanstalk. Hey! Oh, that was close. I nearly died. I thought I was approaching the Beanstalk. I wasn't. And it looks like... I think we're back to where the 2nd of the houses were. So I'm just going to go ahead and just drop all the way back down and take the mirror back up. This will save us some time. Once again, I cheat death. Not exactly in the grandest fashion that, like in the Cut Cheese Island level, but it'll work. So, we now need to make our way over here and be a little more careful with how we do things. Rotate the camera. Watch what you're doing. Seriously, watch what you're doing. And you know what? In case I mess this up royally, I'm going to hit the checkpoint and then somehow get this like a champ. Because why not? I honestly thought I was going to mess that up. That was the fly coin that I was pondering about in the last video. It's like, it's right there. I don't see anything around it. Are you supposed to glide to it? As you could clearly see, the answer is yes. And now that we've gotten all of the paw print and bonus coins, we don't really need to worry about any more bonus coin challenges. All we need to worry about are the fly coins proper. Hey. And just trying to climb our way up to the top of the thing. To the top of the beanstalk. Because if we can do that, we can get all our things. Nope. Hey. Not yet. Not yet. Now we glide. I feel like I'm missing a couple of things here. This isn't... Oh! I forgot there's some around here. Let's get the ones above these res coins first. Yes, those things have images of res on them. Not sure if you could tell while I'm jumping around here. And this is what I was talking about with the big chickens. You have to keep jumping and hitting them to get coins out of them. And here I was wondering why I couldn't find all the...
I feel like hucking a loogie.
Well, I couldn't find all the fly coins. Turns out, I did everything right, except for this. And now, we have the secret remote here. And I'm just going to stick around until I land on something, whatever it may be. You know what, let's just take the mirror. That'll save us a bunch of time. I'm glad that I know what I'm doing. I'm really glad that I know what I'm doing. Because now that we have this, there's the area where we find the third remote. We can just take this bridge over here, and we can take the three little pigs remote. So we now have everything except the candlestick remote, which is really, really good. Thankfully, I know where the three candlesticks are. We can just jump over them and then go back to the bottom of the beanstalk to collect the third remote. But that will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where we take on the final remote challenge of Fairy Tales TV / Red Riding in the Hood. And there's also a bonus level here where the interest of Fairy Tales TV is. I want to play that as well. And then we'll head on to whatever the next level is. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!